Today we got our very first look at Titans Season 3 with a small 45-second teaser. Now it looks like the budget has gone up for this show because it will premiere on HBO Max instead of the DC app. Now, I like Titans. I like Season 1, I like Season 2. I know many people don't. They hate the show, they think it's bad writing, the season finales are poor, and I will admit that some of the writing choices are poor, some of the character development isn't fully fleshed out. But you know what? It's still cool to see these characters in live action. And I really like the show. I'm looking forward to Season 3. And hopefully it is better than the previous two seasons, even though I did like them. I think that, Brenton Thwaites as Nightwing is pretty amazing. Anna Doop as Starfire, she's pretty amazing as well. So I really like the cast. The actors do a pretty good job. Again, the writing at times, maybe the direction lets it down. But Entertainment Weekly released some first look images. And this guy right here is going to be one of the villains for the season, who is Scarecrow. Now, I don't know if he's going to pop up as Scarecrow in terms of the costume, but he is going to be in prison for the majority of this season. And Nightwing himself is going to visit him to try and get maybe some help about hunting down a different villain. So maybe he breaks out by the end of the season and maybe he suits up. But of course, Scarecrow, we've seen the character before in Gotham, we've seen the character before in Batman Begins, a psychiatrist who's pretty mad and likes to delve deep into the human mind. This shot right here, our very first look at Barbara Gordon. She will be in this season, which is pretty great. And in this world, she is now Commissioner Gordon. Now, I don't know if her father is still alive or not. We know that Bruce Wayne is much older, of course, so maybe Jim Gordon is in some retirement home, or maybe he's not well, or maybe he's dead. I'm not too sure, but we've seen Nightwing interact with Barbara Gordon here, and these two, I think, had a love interest as well at one time in the past. So it's going to be interesting to see how that develops as well. And she's in the wheelchair too. But let's get into the trailer. And this is the opening shot right here. Of course, you can see it's Gotham City, and there is the bat signal in the sky. Pretty cool. I like this shot a lot, and I think a lot of this season will be based in Gotham. I know the previous two seasons jumped around a lot, but I think this season is in Gotham, which I'm interested in, because many fans love to see Gotham, and the Gotham TV show that was on Fox, many people want a return of that. So maybe this can be some kind of return for people that they can get in and watch this season, because it's mostly based in Gotham, and we're going to see a lot of villains pop up, which is a must because it is in Gotham City. And one of those villains that is confirmed for this season, because they're adapting the Red Hood storyline with Jason Todd, is the Joker, which I'm excited for. I love the Joker, my favourite villain of all time. So to see him pop up in this show in any form, I don't know if it's going to be an actor with dialogue or anything like that. We do get to hear the laugh in this teaser though, which is pretty cool. But it still will be cool to see the Joker come into this world, because Batman exists in this world as well. He's much older, so I'm sure the Joker is much older as well. But we see Jason Todd here investigating something at a carnival. And this is never a good idea for Jason Todd to be at a carnival, especially if you're a comic book reader. You're going to know what happens in this scene here. But what I think is very interesting is that he's on his own. There's none of the other Titans with him. And maybe this is something that Dick Grayson blames himself for, because he wasn't there for Jason, and then Jason becomes Red Hood. But this scene right here was freaky. Now, you obviously have Jason Todd. He's afraid in this scene. He really is. He knows he's out of his depth. He should not be here. But this shot right here of this security guard tied to this pole or whatever it is freaky. It's weird. I'm guessing that the Joker has used his toxic fumes or something on this man to kill him, and it's made his facial structure just pull apart into a big smile, and it's weird and it's creepy. And Jason Todd is very much afraid in this scene, and he should be. It's awesome. It's some awesome shots. I really like the shots in this scene. You kind of have the carnival in the background, the light from the carnival kind of shining into this warehouse kind of structure. And yeah, and then the Joker laugh happens in this scene as well in the teaser. And then we get this shot here of Dick Grayson, of Nightwing, which is pretty cool. I don't think he's at that scene with Jason Todd. I don't think so at all. But this one right here, my favorite shot. We get Beast Boy, we get Superboy, we got Crypto the Dog, we got Nightwing, we got Starfire. Pretty awesome shot, them coming together. I want to see the dog do some action this season. But Superboy was such an interesting character last season. I really liked his kind of origin and his kind of side story last season. It was probably one of the best parts of it. So I can't wait to see more of him. This is Hank, of course, you know, another superhero who's kind of dealing with a lot of internal emotions. He just broke up with Dawn as well. So, and I remember a few seasons ago, his body was kind of beaten up big time. Now, this shot right here, I'm not too familiar what it is. It seems to be some sort of serum, or I don't know, maybe it's something to create a villain, but we see somebody obviously take it here, and then their eyes kind of light up with that kind of serum or whatever it is. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys know. Let me know in the comments. But whatever that is, it's probably some sort of supernatural villain that's going to be going up against the Titans. Maybe. But here is the scene of Jason Todd on the ground while the Joker beats him with the crowbar. We're getting that scene in this season, which is going to be pretty awesome, but also pretty devastating to see happen. And if you see that kind of lighted up boot right there, people are saying that Harley Quinn is in that. Now, is it just somebody dressed up as Harley Quinn, or is it actually Harley Quinn? I'm not too sure, but this is going to be an interesting scene to see. We get another look here at Scarecrow as well in prison. Now, my theory is that Dick Grayson will go visit him to find out information, but here is an awesome shot from the trailer. Jason Todd is now under the Red Hood. He is Red Hood. Awesome stuff. Last year's villain was Deathstroke, and now we kind of get a similar kind of villain to that, which will be Red Hood. And I'm sure the Titans and Dick Grayson will try and convert him back to good, but he could be too far gone, so it's going to be awesome to see that. And here's Bruce Wayne himself, Batman, much older, of course. Nice shot of him. We only got to see a small bit of him last season, so I'm interested to see more, but it looks like the Joker is playing some mind games. There's the crowbar, a bloody crowbar, with another kind of laugh from the Joker. So will these two go up against each other? Will Joker kill Batman? And this shot right here looks like it's Dick Grayson, Nightwing in the Batcave, maybe. Maybe you guys have a different theory. But also, here's Hank again, and he's going through a lot. He is in a bad place. We get to see some tablets here, some pills. Maybe he's thinking about overdosing or something like that. I'm not too sure, but he's not in the best health. Anyways, now, here's an awesome shot of Beast Boy. Very liked character, of course. He can turn into a beast and kind of a tiger. Pretty cool. I want to see more of him as well. And the budget's gone up, so show us more of Beast Boy. This kind of looks like a Batman scene, but it's probably Nightwing. You know, the criminals are afraid. And then we get Starfire, which is one of my favourite characters. Probably my second favourite character. I loved her in Season 1. But Season 2, she was kind of sidelined a little bit. And I didn't like how she was apart from Dick. I liked their interaction. So hopefully they're back together. And here's another shot of Superboy. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe a vision or something like that. I'm not too sure. That's definitely fire around him. So interesting to see what happens there. And then the final shot was Dick Grayson kicking some ass as Nightwing with his weapons. So look, pretty awesome teaser. I think they said that the real trailer, the full-length trailer, which will reveal kind of the storyline and the plot, will come at the end of summer, just before the show returns, which it's returning August 12th on HBO Max. We'll get a full trailer probably a few weeks before that. But you can check out Season 1 and Season 2 on HBO Max now, or wherever you see it. Here it's Netflix, so that's where I usually watch Titans, so looking forward for that returning. It's probably not going to come here August 12th. It's probably going to come here, it usually comes here in January or February, which is disappointing, so I may try and find a different way to watch it. But I'm looking forward to Season 3 all the same. As I said, Season 1, Season 2, I enjoyed them. Some of the storylines were a little bit poor at times, you know, the development, but other than that, I thought it was pretty cool to see these characters interact and to do some really cool comic book stuff. But guys, maybe you like Titans, maybe you don't. I want to hear your thoughts. Get in the comments section. And where do you think that this season is going? Are you excited to see the Joker, Red Hood, Batman, Bruce Wayne, Nightwing? I can't wait. I really can. And Superboy and Crypto the Dog, which is pretty awesome stuff. Guys, subscribe. I really appreciate that. Give a like and comment. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.